All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to another episode of
Talk Miley to me.
I always almost say Miley Moscato and more still.
It's so hard. People will ask, like, if I'm talking about the podcast, they're like, what's your podcast called? And I like stutter. And that must sound so stupid because they're like, what? How do you not know what the name of your podcast is?
I sometimes when I talk about it to people, I'll still say like talk Miley to me.
Yeah.
I'll accidentally say it. So we are back with our episode. Last time we dropped an episode was 2 weeks ago. We talked about flowers, and all the magical things it has brought to the world. But
Truly, in those 2 weeks, I have not stopped talking about it.
Yeah, that was just the beginning. That was just the beginning. Update on Becky. She just moved into a new place. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so exciting.
No more living with the parents.
No more living with the rents. I am on my own. Well, with our roommate, of course. We're missing Molly. Our trio is just now down to just me and Rachel with Molly from afar, but we're going to visit soon. We will be down there soon to see you.
Yes. They're coming down for Mardi Gras, and then we'll do an in-person episode, which is really exciting.
In-person episode. The best kind.
Those are the best kind. Our Noah Cyrus episode. No, I don't know if it was Noah Cyrus. No, not the one with Carrie. The one where we recorded here.
It was about Noah's album, though.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That one got like 800 views on YouTube.
I know.
Which is so random.
That one's popping off. And it's because of our chaotic energy. And I think because we're so far away for so long, like when we get back together, it's just that much better.
I agree. Oh my gosh, yay. Okay. We'll have to do that like the morning of Mardi Gras or something.
I know. I was thinking that. I'm like, we're going to have to get up so early.
It'll be okay.
We'll do it.
There's no doing it Friday, but...
Or I'm sure the fans would love if we recorded it post Mardi Gras.
Are you talking like the same day or are you talking like the next day? I think both are bad ideas.
Both are bad ideas, yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, I like the idea of like our pregame podcast.
Oh, that could be so fun.
I know. Okay.
With the live studio audience. We'll figure it out.
And it would be Rachel and Charlie and Colton.
Yeah.
That would be our live studio artist.
The best.
But it is, we're recording this on the 29th of January. It's been weeks since Flowers has came out. And since Miley has been breaking records left and right. Can we talk about how she's literally like having the biggest, I'm trying to like, was Bangers the bigger than this?
No way.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was in a different way.
I feel like it was in a different way, but I just feel like
it was more controversial.
It was more, right. It was more popular in the fact that it was controversial. I think this one is more popular in the fact that the general public loves it.
Like, and
they're eating it up.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, so I feel a little bit ratty about doing our little debunking all of the rumors about it because that's why we are where we are.
This is true. But
honestly.
I mean, but you got to think like the only real people that are listening to our podcast are like the real OG Smilers, and most of them know.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Other than that, we can keep it under lock and key. But yeah, that is, and we can talk about this later because I found this great article that I just shared with you that ABC Australia posted, and it was about like the marketing campaign behind Flowers, which is just her fans lying.
I love it. Yeah, we could totally touch base on that.
Because honestly, it's amazing. And as someone in marketing, I truly appreciate the unique angle this campaign is taking.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It is great. First, we need to talk about how there's so many records. Like these are only just a handful that I'm touching base on. Every day there's been a new record broken with Spotify.
Literally every single day.
We could talk about how she debuted at number 1 on the Hot 100 for the first time ever in her career.
Ever.
Like debuted. Because she's hit number 1 before. But she's never debuted, I believe. I hate that word, debuted. Debuted?
I think it's just debuted.
Debuted.
Yeah.
Debuted.
Debuted.
Um, but first time in her career, 17 years into her career. And I think
Incredible.
including her and us, I don't know if we really truly thought she'd do that again. Like we'd always hoped, but like we were really just okay with, you know what? If the general public doesn't respect her, we do. And that's all that matters.
It's true. Yeah, and I think she was probably in the same boat where like as long as my
She definitely
Smilers like
was.
it. Yeah. I mean, obviously that's everyone's goal, but I mean,
But
it's just
she also gave off an attitude like she didn't care. She stopped caring about the charts. And you know what? Maybe that's why it happened to her.
totally.
But she did that. She broke her own record for the fastest song to reach 100 million streams on Spotify with Flowers. She just keeps going. And that was 5 days.
Yeah,
5 days after it was released, 100 million streams.
and then with like I think I also saw with like the first week of streams, the second week of streams doubled that.
Mhm.
Or not doubled, but like past it, which is
Yeah,
nuts.
which is insane. Um, she broke the record for the fastest song to reach 200 million streams. And I just found this out today, but Plastic Hearts, like the album,
Mm-hmm.
re-entered the Billboard Top Rock albums at number 15.
I saw that too. People are
I
like,
mean, where the fuck were y'all at?
it's true. As long as they're here now,
They're here now.
but
This is
you
true.
really are late to the party.
And I will say, aside the point, I'm kind of scared that when she does go on tour, how hard it's gonna be with the GP, the general public eating this up.
I know.
I'm sorry. If you didn't praise her during Dead Pets, you don't get a ticket.
It's true. Let's show
If
the
you didn't
receipts.
survive, yeah, if you didn't survive through 2014, 2015, 2016,
No tickets for you.
I think that should be a thing. Um, what else? Oh, Flowers by Miley Cyrus is Russia's highest debut entry in 15 years. And apparently the music video is like banned in Russia for whatever reason. Who fucking knows? But it's
Okay.
still DJs are still playing it like illegally.
Oh,
The
hell
power.
yeah.
They're trying to catch a case for this bitch.
We love that.
Yeah, we love that. And Flowers by Miley Cyrus has sold over 2 million units worldwide in 1 week since its release in the 1 week, which is crazy because it's like nobody really buys music like that anymore. Like people stream
Right.
it. So I think that's pretty good.
I think that is
She's
pretty good.
also now the 9th artist with the most monthly listeners on Spotify. She's
I
number
saw
9.
that. She passed Bad Bunny
Good. Who the fuck
and
is
Justin
that?
Bieber.
Oh, that's a big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
What is Justin like 10? He can't be that.
I don't know. She has only like maybe only like 1 million more than him.
Most streamed artist on Spotify, daily update. Yeah, number one's The Weeknd. This is right now. Number 2, Taylor Swift. 3 is Ed Sheeran. 4 is Shakira. 5 is David Guetta, but that's because he's on like every fucking song. 6 is Sam Smith. 7 is Rihanna. 8 is Drake. Those two are very like close. And then 9 is Miley.
Wow.
And then 10 is Justin Bieber. 11 is Bad Bunny.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. Selena Gomez
Wow.
is 23 right now.
Wow. Honestly, that's a little bit high for what I would expect. She doesn't have that
She
much
doesn't,
music.
I know, right? Michael Jackson is 76. Flop
Where's Elvis?
era. Good point. Let's see. I haven't seen him yet. I'm gonna keep
Damn
going though.
Damn it.
Let's see. Ooh, Jack Harlow's 99.
Oh,
Top 100. Oh, Snoop Dogg is 126. I
that's
can't
probably a
find
really fun
Elvis.
list to dive into.
I'm still looking for Elvis. Lil Durk is 203.
You're telling me Lil Durk is higher than Elvis Presley? The king?
Just Disney. I don't know what that means. Is 216.
Wow.
I still haven't found Elvis yet. I don't think.
It's fine. Whatever.
Let me search Elvis. Elvis. Oh, that's a different Elvis.
What?
Elvis Presley. I don't know who that was. Elvis Presley is 279.
Oh, king.
You know what? He is higher on the list than Paramore, which means something. And
Does it?
Migos.
Does
And
that?
Migos. And Kesha. Damn.
Oh my
And
God.
Avril Lavigne.
We could keep saying that
And
for
John
everybody.
Mayer.
Yep,
Wait
see?
a minute. That's where you lost me. John Mayer. Oh my God. That's a fucking rip. I'm not gonna say this is a bullshit list because our queen is at number 9. But
Right.
Anyway, I need to exit out of here. Anyway, yeah, iconic. I really never thought to even look at that list until now, but
Me
I guess it
neither.
means something.
That's fun.
It is
I'm
really
gonna be
fun.
reading that until I fall asleep tonight.
You're gonna get to like
Probably.
2000. There's gonna be some like indie artist like no one knows.
I'll be like, this guy.
You're gonna get to like 1500s and you're gonna see Demi Lovato. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'll cut that part out.
No, don't.
No, I have to because we have some stans.
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
I'm a Demi Lovato stan. Like, I do stan her. Like, I like her music. I don't want to say I stan. Stan is a powerful word.
Stan is a
Are you
powerful
drinking
word.
wine?
I am drinking wine. Red wine.
Red
wine.
Oh my God. So it's kind of like the Miley Moscato days, but Miley red wine and more. I don't know what kind of wine it is. What kind of wine is it?
Pinot Noir tonight.
Miley Pinot Noir and more.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that could have worked. How do you say that? Pinot Noir?
Noir. Yeah.
Noir.
Exactly.
See, I just can't with these words.
Now that I've been living by myself for the last 8 years and just briefly with my parents for the last 6 months, but all of a sudden I'm like, I live alone. I'm going to drink a glass of wine whenever I want.
Crazy, right?
Almost every night. It's amazing. I'm an adult all of a sudden.
Even though you definitely could have done that at home too.
I absolutely could have. Yeah. Yeah. And I could have done it for the last 8 years too, but
this is true. We did kind of.
Sometimes.
A
lot of times it was a whole bottle of Moscato, but
true.
we did what we had to at the time. It was our brand.
This is true.
Commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit. That was like some of the Miley records I've seen over the last 2 weeks. There's plenty more. I know there's plenty more.
It's just so fun that she's been breaking records that she's already set. She broke her record of Wrecking Ball, didn't she?
You could say that she wrecked that record.
Oh. But she sure did.
She sure did.
Yeah, it's been really exciting. But what's not been exciting is her lack of presence about it.
Yeah, what's not been exciting? Yeah, let's talk about that. Because where the fuck this bitch been? I'm just so happy I saw like photos that her mom posted of her, or else I was gonna think that she was locked away like they did to Britney Spears.
Literally. She looked so cute in those photos too. So yeah, so they had their little like celebratory party to celebrate the release of Flowers, which amazing. As she should. She should party and celebrate this.
Yeah, the CEO of Columbia Records. There was pictures of her with him, Lil Nas X, and the Kid Laroi. Which
fun.
I could see her sitting there like, oh, you keep me young.
Honestly.
Like in Mean Girls. Oh, you keep me so young. That's her to those boys.
Probably.
But yeah, as she should, honestly. I love that she could be best friends with Billy Idol, who's like in his like he's like 70, and then there's the Kid Laroi. Who's like a little teeny bop, you know?
Yeah. She is just
she's just well-rounded.
She is.
But yeah, man, I know Brandy went there too. She was there.
She didn't post a picture with Miley. She posted a picture like of Miley, like literally looked like she was just walking by, which I thought was funny.
So I was listening to Brandy's podcast and she was saying like, yeah, I think I'm going to actually end up going to LA for a few days, or they call it LA.
Right.
And she was saying that Miley was texting her and was like, please come to this party. Like, I'll feel so much better if you're there. And Brandy was saying like, she was acting like she wasn't going to go. So she was going to try to surprise her. But then Miley was texting her every single day. So then Brandy was like, okay, fine, I'm coming. I was going to try to surprise you though.
Aww.
And so she showed up and she was like, Yeah, like usually at these events, we never even end up seeing each other that much because Miley's like talking to everyone. But
Right.
she thinks that just the reasoning, just like knowing that Brandy's there makes her feel better. So I thought that was sweet.
That is sweet.
They're like a three duo. Like
They really are.
they're
Which
like
has
BFFs.
which has me thinking, I was just thinking the other day, it really is making me sad not seeing the like interaction between Miley and Noah lately. Cause I mean,
But
when
Tisha's
Noah
been
was
posting
small,
stuff
like,
about Noah. I will say
oh,
that.
has she? I guess I haven't picked that up
Yeah.
picked up on that. But I mean, Noah used to be Miley's biggest fan, and likewise with Miley to Noah, you know. And I was listening to I Got So High I Saw Jesus with the two of them, and I was just like, oh God, I just it makes me sad because I know
I
that they were
know.
so close, and I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened, but there definitely has been something because Miley
Yeah.
was quiet when Noah's album came out. Noah has
Yeah.
not said one word about flowers. And it's not her job, you know, it's not her job to be like, everyone listen to my sister. And I'm sure it is hard for her to be like, my sister is breaking all these records and my music is not, maybe not as big, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
but
they're
when they had done it
sisters.
so much in the past though.
Yeah. Yeah, like she was at the New Year's Eve party last year.
Yeah.
Um, they just, I mean, they're sisters, so that is making me sad, but the trio
So
of Brandy, Tish,
yeah.
and Miley is fun. I just feel like Brandy loves being Miley's sister.
Oh, for sure.
Like
But
that's
I
her
also feel like
personality.
they're so close. I feel like they're definitely so close.
I feel like the three of them like share one personality.
They do.
I can tell. Yeah.
This is like I could just imagine Tish going like, "Oh my God, Miley, your song is number one. That is so crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that is insane."
You sound like those girls, those annoying girls from the New Year's Eve special trying to act like they think Miley
Bro,
talks
oh
like
my
that.
God, stop. I'm offended. I'm offended. Do not compare me to them.
They're
They
like,
were
"Hi
annoying as
y'all,
fuck.
I'm Miley Cyrus." When has
Yeah.
Miley ever spoken like that? Why do people do that?
I don't know. I think it was more of like a 2008, 2007 thing, like when she first became famous. But
Yeah, but
I
she
still
didn't
don't think that
ever
was
talk
accurate.
like
No,
that.
no, it wasn't that crazy. Like that was definitely very exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Yeah, she would do like, oh, it was like, I'm trying to think of like how she did it. She'd be like, "Hey y'all, I'm Miley Cyrus." I'm like, she's never talked like that. If
Never.
anything, she kind of just has like a deep voice,
As
like a
l-
smoker's voice.
I was just gonna say, as long as you're getting your voice nice and deep, then you're doing enough. So I saw a video. I think this had to have been sometime around when she had her party, but someone was like standing in a hotel lobby and they just caught Miley like literally walking down like four stairs and then out a door. And they're like, I can't believe I just saw Miley. And she was just walking like a normal person. And but but my crazy mind was just like, man, I just want to know like what she does every day. I want to know how she is at parties, like and and her lack of presence on social media is like making me like yearn for that even more. Just being like, what is she like every day? I was thinking, what do her and Max talk about when they're just like laying in bed snuggling? I'm just dying to know.
I know. I don't know. That's the thing too, is like, I just wish she was a little bit more present. Like, you could tell that every tweet, everything she shared is not actually her.
Yeah. Even the thing that said love Miley,
Come on. Do
I
we
don't
think so? I
I'm
don't
not
think
buying
so.
that.
I am not buying it either. Yeah, I mean, like, good for her for taking a break from social media, but also like, girl, your song, this is like the biggest song of your career, and you don't have like, you're not gonna come to, I don't know, like,
I know,
oh,
like
like I don't want to tell, it's not her job to like be on social media. I
it's
get
not.
that. But
She gives us enough of herself, honestly. She does. She gives us, she's Miley Cyrus, like she does, but at the same time, it's like you've seen like her song is viral on TikTok right now. And every
yeah,
time that's happened with everybody else, they're on there making TikToks with their sound. They're doing the dance, they're doing
right.
whatever trend comes along with it.
it's just nice to have like interactivity because it's like your fans have pushed this song
Right.
and it's like
We made
they
up these lies because
we
all press is
literally
good press.
all press is good press. That's like when we get hate comments. All press is good
All
press.
press is
And
good
we're
press.
not deleting them anymore. at, at first I was like, oh my God, because this is my thought as a social media manager for like a corporate business. My thought is like hide the comments, you know?
Of course.
But then I have to put on my like pop culture hat.
Of
All
course.
press is good press
Right.
in the pop culture world, in the entertainment world. So we keep that shit now.
Yes.
But I just wish, yeah, I wish we had a little bit more humanity. Like I wish that she
Yeah.
was like I miss when she would go Instagram live or like
Yes.
even just selfies. Like remember her selfies? Remember that time she posted a picture of her dirty nails
Yeah.
during the Dead Pets era?
Yeah.
Because she like wouldn't shower. Oh, I miss those days.
We miss her.
Also, I'm wearing this because flowers.
I
These
was
are
gonna say I love that sweater so much. I
thanks. It's
love
not like
that.
the most comfy. I actually bought it pre-flowers.
Oh my God.
I think I manifested.
Oh shit.
I know.
Well,
Um,
thank you for that.
you're
We
welcome.
owe you our thanks.
So another thing I saw on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
is that apparently Liam's girlfriend, Gabriella Brooks, used to be Miley's backup dancer. And I'm looking at this article and they're comparing her moles. She's
These
no, I
people are
swear
nuts.
because it's actually like I think this is her because Gabriella Brooks has like a mole on her right underneath her right arm, which is pretty
Mm-hmm.
substantial. It's like pretty big,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like a typical like beauty. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't see it on everyone. And then this backup dancer that was performing for Miley in June of 2014 when she was in her Bangers era, um, Bangers pre like going into like her psychedelic era.
Yeah.
The backup dancer that I'm looking at right now has a mole, the same mole in the same location. And then on her other shoulder, there's like three substantial, like little beauty marks that also match like her. So
What a rat. Not her. Well, both of them.
who knows? Who knows? But do we think this is real?
This came out of nowhere. Were we just not paying attention?
I guess not. Who the fuck found this? Because
Literally.
you should go work for the FBI because I had no idea. And like, especially like that performance wasn't even like a big performance. Like, what is this performance from Jingle or the Summertime Ball in London? Like Capital FM Summertime Ball. Like this wasn't even that big of a performance
And
for the
does that
time.
mean that she wasn't with Miley for a long time, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like
I
maybe she was
mean,
just like she got
she's not
hired, you
like
know?
Amazon Ashley or anything.
No, 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 no. Because like we didn't really recognize her. Plus it's hard because it's like she has like a wig on and everything. But I swear that
Right.
is her. I
No,
swear.
that makes sense.
I
But
stand
yeah,
behind
where
it.
did that picture come from? And hmm.
I
But
don't know.
again, this is just fueling our fire to stream flowers, is it not?
It definitely is. But I think this one is actually real. For
I
sure.
think it is.
Anyway, I thought that was pretty crazy.
Pretty
Um,
cray.
oh, and you didn't know this, but so when Miley's debut came out with number one on the charts, SZA, because she knocked SZA down, because
Right.
SZA was number one with Kill Bill,
For a long
um,
time.
for a long time. She teased a possible collaboration with Miley because she went on her Twitter and was like, "Congrats, love Miley, can't wait to work together." And then Mike Will made it replied back and put heart eyes.
Mike Will made it loves giving us clues, doesn't he?
I swear, because it's not like I don't think he produced this one. He didn't produce Flowers.
Not the song, but other songs on
No,
the
but other
album.
songs. So that's what makes me think like I feel like he is interacting because of that reason instead of, like, oh yeah, because I produce Flowers. Like I'm giving heart eyes back.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
Huh.
think that there's a collaboration coming? And you've said before that you think they sound kind of similar, and I think so too, a little bit. There's parts of
Yeah.
SZA's voice where I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds like a Miley vocal.
Yeah, sometimes it does. Okay, so I feel like that would be like, even though their voices are similar, I feel like that would be a random pairing. I think that they have different vibes, but I would never put it past Miley. Look at who she's collabed with before.
True.
Sway Lee through us,
Yeah, I
and
mean, I think it could be anyone. Like Mike Will made it. Like Mike Will said, she's genreless,
right.
genreless. So
And I mean,
I
SZA is huge right now, so that would
I think
be.
so too. Who is she signed to?
Does
What?
that do the records that they have, does that have anything to do with who collabs with who, do you think?
I feel like it does a little bit.
I think it would have to. Like I
Oh,
said, that's got to be the only reason Sia was at her party.
she's RCA.
Oh.
So tell me why the fuck RCA
Yeah.
can do all this for SZA, but not for Miley.
Fuck off. Oh my God.
That is fucked up.
That is
That's
fucked
fucked.
up. Man. They were
Anyway,
out to get Midnight Sky, apparently.
they definitely were, or just Miley in general. Okay, so one of the articles I ran by today was that the reasoning why Miley Cyrus does not need to credit Bruno Mars's flowers.
Yes, let's talk about this. I'm so intrigued.
You know how when we had like the teasers, we already were like, yeah, like this is sampling Bruno Mars When I Was Your Man, because it's obvious, it's like parallel the lyrics.
Yeah.
But we didn't know what it would sound like. She was gonna do an a cappella and everything. So that even gave that song, apparently that gave it a 20% bump in weekly streams, the When I Was Your Man, just because of that conspiracy or whatever.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So people were like, are they gonna, is he gonna sue her? Like, what is that? Does she need to credit him or whatever? The only obvious similarities are the song's lyrics, which are not identical, but do share elements and ideas, and merely using some of the same words as an older song is not considered grounds for infringement. That's what it says. Yeah, she doesn't need to credit him because none of the melodies are the same, and they're not like exact words.
It's
Like they're not
not.
the same.
And I mean, she goes in like different sequence than he does too. You know, he never said anything about writing names in the sand. Interesting.
So I thought that was interesting.
I would love
And
to hear from Bruno.
Billboard, yeah, Billboard put that out. But she did, I don't think we talked about this last time, but she did, it seems like she sampled that one song, I Will Survive.
Yes, let's talk about that because I didn't hear it until someone pointed it out.
I didn't either.
And I swear that it was just like edited in to make another lie because I don't
No,
think I've
I
ever heard
don't.
it again.
Oh, really? No, because I don't think so because the Gloria Gaynor, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. She's saying I
That's
Will Survive.
that's true.
She like she made a shout out to Miley, which is very like specific of a person.
That's true. You know what? I feel like I can hear it in my head right now, and I don't think I would have been able to had I not.
It's just very faint. It's not like strong though.
It's like it's like the undertones almost,
It's the undertone, yeah.
which is
But I
fun.
swear, yeah, she gave her like a seal of approval for it. So I feel like she reached out. I don't
It had
know.
to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
whoever said it, they're like, I knew this song sounded familiar and I couldn't figure out why. And it's because it has that and like it's almost like subliminal is what it is.
okay, so we put on our Instagram story like a few weeks ago, probably right after our last one. What are some things we should touch base on in our next episode? And we
Oh,
got a few replies, so I wanted to
okay.
just touch base on them, so we didn't leave people hanging. So first, someone said a Dolly Miley cover album has been on my mind. Do you think that at any point in her career, which would have to be soon, because let's face it, Dolly's getting up there. You think they would ever do that? What are your honest thoughts? Like a Miley Cyrus Dolly Parton cover album?
I don't think that it would be exclusively them. I think that
Gotcha.
if either of them were to do a cover album, they would include many others. Dolly is coming out with an album soon, and Miley will be on it. That's exciting to look forward to.
Yes, that is really exciting.
Is it going to
isn't
be
this?
new music?
I think it's like a rock album or something.
That's
Isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Dolly Parton is so funny.
She is funny.
She's also touched base in like the EDM world. Did you know that?
No.
There's like a song. Oh my God. I have to look it up just so that you know. It was with Galantis, I think. Dolly Parton and Galantis.
I think she's just down for simply anything.
Wait a minute. I swear. She was literally, I watched this music video. I hope I'm not
Dolly
making this up.
Parton invented
Yeah.
being iconic.
Called Faith with Dolly Parton. It's Galantis. They're that ones that sing Peanut Butter Jelly.
What?
And Mr. Probs with a Z. So she's down for any genre, honestly.
She really is.
And Miley is too. So I don't know. I think
also
that's true. I think that's true, though. I think that they would have other people. How nice would it be to just have it exclusively them?
Oh my God, amazing.
But yeah, I feel like they would get like a bunch of people included.
Well,
so.
yeah, Miley can't handle having an album without less than 5 features. So
yeah, this is true. Okay, that was one. Someone said any dream duets that Miley would be a part of. So like any dream collaborations that you have off the top of your mind.
Ooh.
I know we've always kind of talked about this here and there, but any specific ones that you have right now or one person?
The first one to pop in my head, I think, would be Greta Van Fleet. I think if I always say that, but like
it would work out.
Imagine her next to Josh just screaming their hearts out.
Yeah, no, it would work out. It would work out. They would go good together for sure.
What's yours?
The music. I always have different people. I think I'm not I hate that I'm saying this. It's so basic. I would say Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, you always do say this.
I'm not even a Justin Bieber fan. Nor was I ever like a believer. But I just feel like it makes sense. I don't know. I feel like it would.
I think it makes
sense right
sense
now.
I think it's something that's long overdue. We've all been waiting for it. The Smilers, circa 2009, were also suffering from Bieber fever at the same time.
Yeah, I think Miley
it is
was
something
too.
we need.
And they're just very close. They have very parallel lives. I don't know. Their lives are very parallel to me. So
yeah,
I feel like that would be great. I think that would blow up. Last one I have is wait, what were we gonna say?
I was just looking through all my music because there was a moment not this long ago that I was like, oh man, I want Miley to be with this person, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. But while I was scrolling through my music, I scrolled past Taylor Swift, and that is just something that the world, I think, would implode if that ever happened. I don't think the two of them would ever.
No. As much as it kills me, I don't think that would ever happen.
It would never happen. Plus,
I don't think Brandy's a big Taylor Swift fan. She's talked about that here and there. And like you said, they are all the same personality.
Yeah. I can't even picture in my mind Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift exchanging words just to say hello.
Once upon a time they did when she was like 16, you know?
Right. I can't see them getting along. They both are obviously like very nice people, but I don't think they would get along.
I feel like they're just very two different polar opposite personalities. Yeah. But they're both very, that they were both my faves.
Yeah.
Okay. Any album predictions that's been weighing on you?
Whoa. Why don't you go ahead? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Mine would be that it's definitely going to have disco influence. Mm-hmm. But I think that we're going to get a little bit of everything. I think we're going to get some like hip hop trap type vibes, kind of like She Is Coming, Mike Will Made It type stuff. We're also going to get like that disco pop vibe that we got with Flowers. I think we might have some deep cuts. Think of like High.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit of everything, but I think the main focus will probably be like a pop music, maybe some disco influence.
Yeah, I completely agree with every single word you just said. And that's what I'm hoping for as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, that I think everything is going to be just a little bit different. Um, like, yeah, like, I mean, obviously it's going to be genreless. I think we've been talking about it, but like, it just has to be Bangers 2.0 because
Has to.
these photos of her in
Mm-hmm.
that white leotard,
Mm-hmm.
they could have been taken in like the same photo shoot as her bangers. I swear. Like the ones in her like black
Yeah.
blazer for the
Mm-hmm. You said,
cover.
mm-hmm.
Yes, someone put them side to side and they're like the same.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
So,
She's like so grown now.
yeah,
Like we thought she was so grown back then.
we
But like
really
now that I
did.
look at it, I'm like, she looks like a baby
Literally.
compared to how she looks now.
Yeah,
And you know, she is serving new face. She's serving
she
new
is.
veneers. But
She is.
honestly, if I had the money, I would get fucking veneers too. Like I don't fucking
I mean, yes, wouldn't we all we're all
most
gonna hate
celebrities
until we've
do.
got the money and we do it. But
Most
um
celebrities have veneers. Fun fact.
oh no, they totally do. Yeah, most of them. But
Hmm.
yeah, so I guess as far as prediction, because I guess I was just kind of stating the obvious just then. um, but I think it's going to be like a grown bangers.
Yeah,
Grown
I think so
bangers.
too. And just like the vibe she's been serving, like the pictures that we have seen of her with her hair pulled up, she's very
Hmm.
femme. She's looking femme, but very like mature. I don't know.
Yeah. I
She's
think no,
crazy.
exactly, femme. Like I feel like it's going to be like more like girly pop than we've
I
ever
think so
seen from
too.
her. Yeah.
I think so too. With
Which
maybe
is
a little bit
fun.
of like that bangers, that like grittiness, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So excited.
So excited. We're like 6 weeks away.
I know. It's crazy that like it's almost February, which means that it's basically almost March
Right.
because February is a short month.
February is just gonna fly by.
Yeah. So very exciting. Very, very exciting. So the next episode we have will be coming out. When is the Grammys? I think the Grammys are on the 5th.
Of
Like a
February?
week, I think. You think she's gonna be at the Grammys?
I could see her making an appearance, yes. In the
She
red
has to
carpet,
right
maybe?
now.
She has to.
Right now. Oh my God. Okay. If she doesn't, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little pissed.
I
But
am too, honestly. That little
we haven't had a true red carpet moment from her in a minute. Like
in a long
true,
time.
like Grammy, like big, like a big event. You know what I
Like,
mean?
it's definitely before COVID.
For sure. Or
And
like
before
during
then,
when it was like those virtual things. Okay. Yes. So the Grammys are a week from today.
oh
They're
shit.
on. Yeah, it is
Let's
on.
manifest this, everybody.
I swear. Let's see what happens with the Grammys.
Okay,
And if we need to hop on a call to talk about it, maybe we'll have another episode next week. But
great.
yeah, because then the week after that is the 12th and then the 19th, and that you're gonna be coming here. So we can figure it out. But oh my gosh, I'm manifesting her appearance at the Grammys. It only makes sense for her to sing Flowers.
She has to.
It's the biggest song in the world right now,
She has yet to perform it live.
which is true. Which can't blame her. It just came out, but like
Can't blame her. It just came out. But it's the biggest
it
song
is
since like Adele
Miley
and
doing.
since Driver's License. I just saw.
Got my driver's license last. Okay, but also
But doesn't the Grammys hate Miley Cyrus? This bitch has never gotten a Grammy.
actually, yeah, we're so dumb. I don't think she would go.
Yeah, I don't think she would.
I think she hates the Grammys too, if we're being honest. I think she's part of
Mutual.
that. Yeah. I
Well,
swear, if she's not nominated next year for a Grammy for Flowers,
I
but
know.
like
Then that's when we'll know.
easy on me is like and she about damn time by Lizzo. I'm sorry. Like
I know.
if it's not,
It's just
I'll be pissed.
politics.
It's all the same
just
people.
politics.
These are the only people that are ever nominated for Grammys, okay? Adele, Bad Bunny, Doja Cat, Lizzo, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift. Am I wrong?
Literally.
Who else? Like literally who else? So
Literally, Billie Eilish, she got a bunch for what?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was
like,
rude.
Okay, no, but it's not like we love Billie, but like if you look at Miley and you see that she has 0, and then like Lizzo has all of these, and like it just doesn't make sense to me.
I know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I agree.
So it's always the same people.
I agree. But I did, obviously, we're in January, but someone's like, I bet Miley's going to be Billboard's Woman of the Year, which would be amazing, but it's early. There's a lot of year to be had, but.
That is true. That would be fun, though.
That would be fun.
Well, if she fucking shows up to things and does her promos.
It's true.
Another thing, she hasn't been on any like promo tours, and maybe she's holding that out for the album. Could make sense. If she doesn't fucking go on like a podcast tour or something, like
right.
Joe Rogan, like remember how she did that with Midnight Sky?
Yeah.
Like she needs to do something.
But yeah, like you're right. Talking about like her personal silence on social media, we are out here doing all the work.
This is true.
Like we are her marketing campaign. How did they do this? Let's talk about that article you're talking about.
This article is from ABC Australia, and it's all about how it was a look at the marketing campaign behind Miley Cyrus's #1 single, Flowers. So they just broke it down. Basically everything we've talked about, how it was released on his birthday, even if it wasn't really like supposed to be a stab, she took that as an opportunity, which is smart. Also the fact that she made that her marketing manager is an ex-super fan, which is Olivia.
Oh yeah.
Olivia used to be like used to be one of us. And then during Bangers, she hired her and it still works for her today. So that also helps because it's like she has the mind of like a smiler, you know?
Yeah.
She refuses to deny any of the rumors that have been happening, which is also part of the marketing plan. So the speculation keeps the song current. It keeps people interested in it. Also talked about the parallel between the Bruno Mars thing. The reason why this song is so big, like for the general public, is because of those rumors and like how it's like controversial, but in a way that's not Miley's body or like her sexuality.
Right. Which
like it's like controversial in a different way.
Yeah, which is so different for Miley.
Yeah. So still controversial, but.
Do you think this was the plan? Do you think that her team came up with this stuff to release it? Or do you think that we took them, ran with it, and then they said, stop what our plan was, this is working?
I mean, I think it started with the fact that she released a song on his birthday. Like, that's not a coincidence.
Right.
Like, that's not a coincidence out of all the days, you know? Right.
There's a lot
and whether it was her idea or not, like, it could have been someone else's idea that was like, hey, like, because I'm sure she's over the situation. You know, we've talked about how it was so long ago, but I'm sure, like, she's over it, but she was like, ooh, like, let's get the talk going. Like,
yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely different in only a way Miley could do, you know?
They just talk about that and how it's they just don't stop the rumors, which ultimately helps the song that we talked about in the beginning was like, why did we debunk those rumors? But yeah, they'll still run. Like, what are we gonna do?
Probably, yeah, like we have so much power. That probably is why she hasn't been on. Actually, makes sense because if she was, then she'd probably have to address the rumors. She'd probably have to address why she did some things or like, you know. So that makes sense, maybe. But we also know that she's Miley and she just goes MIA sometimes.
Yeah,
like we will never know.
Helps. Yeah, I mean, if you look at Taylor Swift, like would've, could've, should've, that was on her last album, was supposedly about John Mayer, and people like the Swifties do. They're like, oh, she dated John Mayer when she was 19. She put it as her 19th track.
Right.
On Midnight's 3 a.m. edition. So
right. Who's to say that we're right?
Like in this day and age, TikTok like thrives off of like these like Easter eggs because
Yes.
everyone thinks that they're discovering something like new.
Yes. Yes.
So it makes them feel included in whatever the artist, it just makes you feel closer to the artist. So I don't know.
Totally. Hey, what did we say before? All press is good press.
All press is good press. Press, 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 press. We love it. All press is good press.
All press is good press.
But yeah, that was just a fun little catch-up episode.
Yeah.
We have bigger things to look forward to. Hopefully, I'm not banking on the Grammys, but you never know. You never know.
You never know. We've been surprised before.
She did do that song with Elton John at the Grammys in 2018. Yeah.
She did do that.
She did Tiny Dancer.
Gorgeous red dress.
I'm actually looking at it right now.
That's one of my favorite pictures of her ever. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the one.
But so, I mean, I know that was a while ago, but who knows? Maybe she'll do at least some kind of watch she comes out and sings Jolene. I'll scream. I'll scream. I will literally throw myself.
That would be the end of this podcast.
Yeah, that would be the end.
We're done, actually. Thank you, though, for listening.
We're done with it. But thanks for listening, guys. We really appreciate your time. Always send us a DM. Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Please.
We're always open to ideas.
Yes.
We love hearing from you. And we just appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us babble.
It means so much.
A bunch of bullshit, you know? So
it's truly, at the end of the day,
it truly is. We'll see if Miley does anything for Grammys. If so, we'll have another episode next week. If not, we'll catch you the week after.
Catch you soon.
Catch you soon. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Peace out. Make sure to do all the shit, you know? Support us. Yeah. Thanks for listening to Talk Miley to Me, your favorite Miley Cyrus fan podcast. I'm Molly.
And I'm Becky. We are your Miley-obsessed besties.
It's like being in a group chat with your best friends.
Check in with us every other Wednesday as we have the time of our lives being diligent citizens of Miley World.
We pledge allegiance to the Wrecking Ball.
When you're not listening, catch us on Instagram at Talk Miley to Me Podcast, on Twitter and TikTok at Talk Miley to Me, or you can watch our podcast on YouTube at Talk Miley to Me.
Make sure to leave us a review and we will give you a big virtual twerk. Talk to you soon.